Subscribe to Rajshri Food and click on the bell icon for more updates.
Whenever we think of a rice preparation, of course for main course, we think of a pulao or a biryani. Well, today I'm showing you a pilaf which is Egyptian and it's called koshari. Let's begin. Well, koshari is quite a celebratory pilaf from an Egyptian dining table and it requires a lot of pre-preparations. Of course, one of those is a spice mix, then you have masoor which is cooked and ready, you have onions which are fried and ready, you have chickpeas which are boiled and ready, and with that you also have pasta, macaroni which is cooked and ready. Coming back to the spice mix, well, it's a mixture of cumin along with this red chilli powder. Well, the detailed recipe of course is in the description box below. To this, we're going to add in sweet paprika for that nice and sweet flavor. Coriander powder, which is untoasted. To this, I'm going to add in a wonderful sweet spice, and that is nutmeg. And in my personal opinion, please grated, always and always fresh. And finally to this, some freshly cracked black pepper. Mix all of this well, and your koshari spice mix is done and ready. Let's next move on to making the sauce, and this one is an onion and tomato sauce. For this, let's move on, and to this we're going to add in extra virgin olive oil. While the oil is just kind of beginning to heat up, let's add in a stick of cinnamon along with this, bay leaves and some cloves of garlic which I am grating. After the garlic, the next and the immediate thing that goes in is red onions, roughly chopped. Cook these till they're kind of translucent, and what will help that reach the stage is just a touch of salt. Mix this well and wait for the onions to turn translucent. To this, let's add in fresh tomato puree, and this, because it's fresh, of course changes the entire dynamics of the sauce. Stir this well, and while you're stirring this, we also need to add in 2 tablespoons of the spice mix. Well, this gets reserved and this will go in the rice when we make it, but for now, let's concentrate on this. Allow this to cook for 7 to 8 minutes on medium to low flame, and with that, you have the tomato sauce which is done and ready. Let's move on to cooking the rice as well. For this, of course, we need a stock pot to which I'm going to add in 2 cups of water. 2 cups, of course, because I'm going to use 1 cup of washed basmati rice. Well, I'm cooking rice by absorption method, and that's the only way this rice is different from how we would otherwise make it for a biryani. Salt this well. And into this, we're going to add in the remaining spice mix. Once the water is spiced and salted well, to this I'm going to add in basmati rice, which is of course washed 3 times, and this has been soaking in cold water for 20 minutes. Allow this also to come on roll boil, and once that happens, we'll cover this and cook it under dum for at least 4 minutes. The tomato sauce has beautifully dried up, of course the flame, and if you come closely and watch, the rice, the water in the rice rather, has also kind of dried at the surface. At this point in time, we cover this, we'll lower the flame and cook this on dum for 4 minutes. With this, the rice for koshari is done and ready, of course the flame, and I'm going to quickly swirl in some extra virgin olive oil for some fantastic flavor. Just open this up lightly, of course, without breaking the grains of rice. And this now straight goes on the serving platter. Well, the first layer is of rice. When I say layer, well, that's a sign for you that this is a pilaf, which is an assembled pilaf. The next is to add in boiled macaroni. Again, spread this nicely and evenly. I'm going to top this up with the tomato sauce. We just need to discard the cinnamon stick and the bay leaf. The next is topping this up with masoor which is of course sprouted and boiled, followed with chickpeas, and finally fried onions. Well, doesn't this look fantastic? Well, in my opinion, top notch. Make this for your family and friends and have a blast this festive season. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to Rajshri Food. Bye for now.